Welcome to House Lux Estate, your go-to source for all things self-improvement and lifestyle enhancement. This channel is a treasure trove of valuable insights designed to help you navigate life's challenges and reach your fullest potential. We firmly believe in the power of change and how it can dramatically improve our lives. That's why we're here today, to share a little wisdom on how to embrace change and make it work in your favor. Today, we are going to delve into a very important topic: the 10 rules of change. Rule number 1, never use the word let's. Now, you might be wondering, what's wrong with let's? Well, let's can often create ambiguity and passivity in communication. It's a soft suggestion, a casual proposal. It lacks commitment and can leave room for misinterpretation. Instead, try using phrases like I will or you will. These expressions foster a sense of personal responsibility and commitment. They are direct, clear, and leave no room for confusion. I will sets a personal goal, a promise to oneself. You will sets an expectation, a promise to others. This isn't just about semantics, it's about shifting your mindset from a passive bystander to an active participant. It's about taking control of your actions and owning your decisions. So the next time you find yourself about to say let's, pause. Consider if I will or you will might be more appropriate. Remember, it's about taking ownership and responsibility for change. Rule number 2, always use a cold open. Picture this: you're about to dive into a thrilling novel, and the first sentence plunges you straight into the heart of the action. That's a cold open. It's a narrative device used to grab your attention from the first moment, without any preamble or introduction. In the realm of communication, whether it's a conversation, a presentation, or a video like this one, a cold open works the same way. It sets the tone and context right from the start, creating an immediate interest or curiosity. It's like serving an intriguing appetizer before the main course, stimulating your audience's appetite for what's to come. It could be a surprising fact, a provocative question, or a bold statement. The key is to make it compelling and relevant. So never underestimate the power of a cold open. It's a powerful tool to captivate your audience from the get-go. Now let's move on to rule number 3. Always use an active voice. What does this mean? The active voice is when the subject of the sentence is doing the action. For instance, John ate the apple. John, our subject, is actively doing the eating. The passive voice, on the other hand, is when the subject of the sentence is acted upon by something else. For example, the apple was eaten by John. Here, the apple is our subject, but it's not doing anything. It's being acted upon by John. Active voice is crucial for clear and effective communication. It's direct, it's concise, and it places the focus on the agent of action, not the recipient. It makes your sentences less clunky and your meaning more immediately apparent. It keeps your listeners engaged and invested. So whether you're giving a presentation, writing an email, or even just chatting with a friend, aim for active voice. Keep your language active and engaging to ensure your message is understood. Rule number 4. Always write the script in English. Now, why English, you might ask? Well, it's because English is the lingua franca of our time. This means it's the bridge language that connects people from different linguistic backgrounds. By writing the script in English, we're creating content that is accessible to a vast majority of the globe. Consider this: English is an official language in 67 countries and 27 non-sovereign entities. It's also widely spoken and understood in many more. It's the language of international business, science, and is even the default language for most global institutions. When you write in English, you're not just speaking to native speakers. You're reaching out to countless others who have learned it as a second language, thus broadening your audience significantly. It's a practical choice that helps us communicate effectively with a diverse audience, breaking down barriers with the power of words. English is a global language that helps reach a wider audience. Let's dive into rule number 5. Follow the brief as well as you can. The brief is your roadmap to success. It outlines the goals, the scope, and the vision for the task at hand. It's like the recipe for your favorite dish. It tells you what ingredients you need and how to put them together to create something delicious. Just imagine you're constructing a building. You wouldn't start without a blueprint, would you? Similarly, in any project, the brief is your blueprint. It's crucial to understand it, internalize it, and follow it as closely as you can. Sometimes, you might feel the urge to get creative, to stray from the path laid out in the brief. While creativity is always encouraged, it's essential to remember that the brief is there for a reason. It's been carefully crafted to ensure that the end result meets the desired objectives. Remember, the brief is your guide. Stick to it. And finally, rule number 6, a scene should be max 2 minutes long. Why is this important, you ask? Well, it's all about keeping your audience engaged and ensuring they retain the information you're providing. Imagine you're at a party. You wouldn't want to be stuck in a long, drawn-out conversation with someone droning on endlessly, would you? No. You'd prefer a quick, engaging chat that leaves you wanting more. The same principle applies to video content. In the digital age, people's attention spans have significantly shortened. To counteract this, we need to deliver information in bite-sized pieces, making it easier for viewers to digest and remember. 2 minutes is the sweet spot, long enough to convey a meaningful message, yet short enough to keep viewers hooked. So keep it short and sweet. Condense your scenes into 2-minute segments packed with valuable content. Remember, it's not about the quantity of time, but the quality of content. Short and impactful scenes make for compelling content. Now that we've covered the 6 rules of change, let's summarize them. We started with Rule 1, which advises us to steer clear of the word let's. This is because it implies a level of uncertainty and lack of commitment. Instead, we should use more assertive language that communicates our intentions clearly and unequivocally. Then, we moved on to Rule 2, the cold open. This technique is about starting your narrative in the middle of an action to grab attention right from the beginning. It's a powerful storytelling tool that can help you captivate your audience. Rule 3 emphasizes the importance of using an active voice. In the active voice, the subject performs the action. This makes your sentences more direct, clear, and compelling, leading to a more engaging narrative. We then delved into Rule 4, which is about always writing the script in English. English is a universal language, understood by a vast majority of the global population, making it an ideal choice for broad communication. Rule 5 suggested that we should follow the brief as closely as we can. The brief is there for a reason. It outlines the expectations and sets the direction. Sticking to it ensures we stay on track and achieve our desired outcomes. And finally, Rule 6 proposed that a scene should be a maximum of 2 minutes long. This is to maintain the pace of the narrative and keep the audience engaged. Remember, attention spans are short, and we need to make every second count. These 6 rules are not just about creating a compelling video, but they also offer a broader perspective on how to approach change in our lives. They remind us to be clear and assertive, to grab opportunities, to be direct and engaging, to communicate effectively, and to stay focused and concise. So, as we wrap up this segment, keep these rules in mind. They are not just guidelines for video creation, but valuable principles that can be applied to various aspects of our lives. Remember these rules as you embark on your journey of self-improvement and change. We've come to the end of our video. It's been a pleasure discussing the 10 rules of change with you. These principles are not just theoretical ideas. They are practical tools that can help you transform your life and achieve your goals. So why not give them a try? You might be surprised by the results. Remember, the power of change lies in your hands. The choices you make, the words you use, the actions you take, these are the building blocks of your reality. And these 10 rules, they're the blueprint. So take them, use them, and watch as your world begins to shift. It's not always easy, but nothing worth doing ever is. That's why we're here, to provide you with the insights and tools you need to navigate life's complexities. And if you found this video helpful, there's plenty more where that came from. So if you're not already part of our community, consider this your personal invitation. Join us at HouseLux Estate, where we're committed to helping you become the best version of yourself. From personal development to lifestyle advice, we've got you covered. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more insightful videos from HouseLux Estate. Remember, change starts with you.